How's it start?
Hello and happy Friday.
Hello. And happy Friday. It's Friday.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to budget.
Yes, we are.
And I've got a couple things.
Yeah.
I started moving some stuff around.
You certainly did.
Yeah. To just, we started talking about how we're going to combine our finances when we get married. So I've started just moving a couple things around in anticipation of that happening.
Yes.
Fun fact, we'll probably, we're getting married in the summer next year, but we'll probably actually get married before that.
Yes.
Because this is America, and you need health insurance, and this one's turning 26.
So I am about to lose my health insurance.
And I have great health insurance through my company, so we're just gonna get married before her birthday. There's a cat here.
They're getting so big.
I know, look how big he is since last time you saw him. Anyway, so we're probably gonna get married probably before her birthday, which is in March.
Yes.
So we started talking about it now, which is still a little bit early, but who knows when we're actually gonna pull the trigger and do it. It'll probably be even before that, just because you know the realities of living together and planning a wedding together and having all these things together. It's a little complicated right now.
It is easier to throw a wedding if you're already married. Fun fact.
Yeah, for sure. So yeah, we've been talking about that. So I started moving a few things around in anticipation, just because, you know, the reality of banking is that sometimes this stuff just takes a while. Mm-hmm. And I want to test some stuff out before we get moving. So yes. We'll go over all that later. Let's make us tiny.
You know, I'm actually feeling pretty cute, and my budget is also feeling pretty cute. So if you want me to film my budget video today, I am actually in a place where I feel comfortable doing that. You said it on camera, now you can't take it back. I stopped mentioning it because, so I've been talking about Shay wanting to do her budget video, or me wanting Shay to do a budget video, and then she was like, I don't know how I feel about it. So I was like, okay, cool. And then I just stopped mentioning it and hoped you guys would forget about it. But now you're saying it on camera, which means that she is held. Yeah. That is, ooh. It's a big commitment, I know.
Okay. So first things first, you'll notice some new category groups. One, the kitty committee, there's so many of them. Yeah. And the expenses are not large, but frequent enough that it was becoming confusing having everything kind of fall into one category for them, like food, litter, like accoutrement, cat litter boxes and feeders and water things. Like, you know, it just was getting overwhelming, so I broke that out. I did a longer video about it and like why I did it and how I set the targets and all that stuff. So I'm not gonna go crazy into it right now, but you'll see later. And then this sneaky little cheeky household column down here, we're not gonna touch today at all. I used to have that other little household budget off the side. I've made that now my fun money budget, because we're gonna start doing fun money being the only separate accounts that we have. Mm-hmm. So I have a different budget that we'll take a little peek at later. Yes. I also renamed it. It used to be called Perfect Little House, and now it's called Party City.
Party City?
Because it's my fun money.
It's a misnomer.
Why?
Because you're going to spend it all on video games.
I know, there's already a video games category in there. I added it yesterday. That's a party for me. Video games are party for me.
That's good.
There's a cat in the laundry hamper. All three cats are in here right now while we're filming. Yeah. And I'm going to probably try to edit it out as much as I can, but they're... There's two cats in the laundry hamper. Any strange noises you hear in the background, you're like, what is happening? It's cats.
It's the cats. Yeah.
It's cats. It's not Harvey. Harvey is under the bed asleep.
He's being a little
It's
angel.
Willow and Giles being freaking insane. Anyway, it's cats. Yes. Anyway, first things first, you'll notice I do have one overspent category. Let's talk about it. This is tickets to a concert. The OGs from a couple months ago will remember that we bought tickets to a music festival. Yes. And they were much more than this. And then literally last week, the same bands that we were going to see play at that music festival.
Really the only two bands we were excited to see.
We had like a few others. We were like, well, that would be cool to see them, but we were going to see Muna and Boy Genius. So we wanted to go see Muna and Boy Genius, and we were like hype about it. So we were gonna drive to Maryland or Maine. I don't remember where it was. Maryland. Yeah. And we were gonna like get a hotel room and do the thing, go to the festival. But we were gonna go do the thing, and then it was going to be a whole event. It was going to be like a weekend-long thing. So we were going to go do that, and then literally Muna and Boy Genius announced that they were playing at Madison Square... Garden, which is a 30-minute train ride from our home.
Yes.
Literally the day after the festival. So we were like, well, let's just sell the festival tickets, cancel the hotel, and we'll just go to the one by our house and probably have a better time.
Oh,
it's not
definitely
outside.
Have a better time. Yeah.
So I fought for my life on Ticketmaster, and I bought those concert tickets for Madison Square Garden. I bought those tickets for Madison Square Garden, and we sold the tickets for the festival.
Yes. So actually, this is
it is
net positive
for sure. So we sold the tickets for the festival for like 500 something, 506 or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting for that to get deposited. Ticketmaster's doing their little test deposits and everything right now.
Yes.
So this will be not even a wash. It's gonna be we're gonna save
probably like
$300.
Yeah.
So, and then I'm just going to roll that into our vacation we're taking in October. So this, while overspent technically right now, is not overspent, so I'm not going to cover it right now. Long story long, I'm not covering it at this moment. So we're just going to have this little overspent. You know what? It's okay.
It is okay.
If you know, you know.
Because we're about to get reimbursed.
Yeah. So we're going to cover the important things first, right? Also, you'll notice this is a little bit higher than my normal paycheck, and that's because that $66 or whatever, the $67.99 that I put aside to do fun things with last week, I was right, I didn't spend it.
Wow.
So I just rolled that back up into here when I was moving some categories around yesterday.
Look at you.
I went out with some people who were visiting from Seattle for work, and I was right, they did pay for everything.
Nice.
Which was nice. So this is a little bit higher, so we're rocking and rolling. So I'm going to put, what day is it?
Friday, July 14th.
So I've got 2 more paychecks after this week. So I think I'm going to put $435 to rent, and then I'll have $400 on my next paycheck, and we'll be done. Boop.
Here we go.
Cute. And then $400 on the next check, and then we're done, so. And we love that. This is funded. These are all funded and spent. Is it besides the 400? Is it underfunded by 400 exactly? Which means I can just go boop, boop. Do that. Life things. I'm gonna cover life things before cat things, unless I don't need to. You know what? No, we're just gonna come up here. I'm still getting used to the new categories. I gotta decide what. It's hard because I know that by the end of the month everything will be funded. But, like, while I'm still getting there, I have to still think about, like, what does next week look like, you know?
Yeah.
We definitely need cat food.
Yes.
Because the kittens need a little bag of food. Do they need wet food as well?
No, they won't need wet food for another week.
Love that.
Unless we want to start feeding them more. Because they are getting bigger.
They're getting bigger. No, we'll keep it where it is for now, and we'll just get them another bag of the dry food.
Yeah.
Cat litter, $16.45 more needed this month. Let's just do that right now. I don't know that we necessarily need to get it this week, but we'll just cover it. Yeah. And like I said, I went over the targets and everything on this in another video. I think that comes out on Tuesday. Willow insurance and Giles insurance I'm going to skip for now, but we will go back to it. Cat travel, I'm going to leave that. Groceries. I have 75. I think I'm just rolling over extra money from groceries from when you closed out last month on the 1st.
Yes.
3 more shopping trips this month. The 14th today / tomorrow. The 21st to 28th.
Yeah, so 3
more.
So
3 more. I'm going to try this. I'm going to try filling it up what it says we should do for the rest of the month. This is obviously just
like seeing how we do.
And seeing how it goes. Well, also, right now I'm budgeting for $80 a week, which the way that we split groceries adds up to $125 a week total.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the goal is incorporating how much money you're going to send me at the end of the month.
Mm-hmm.
So we're over technically because I have paid for the groceries. I'm thinking about math in my head, which is never a good thing. So basically, if I just pay for groceries this week and next, and then on the last week of the month you pay for groceries, we should kind of even out.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Are you into that?
Yes.
Isn't this fun? Or we just close out split-wise at the end of the month, which I think we decided we wanted to do anyway.
Yes. Yeah.
Because I like airline miles. I like using my credit cards. What are we doing this week?
Well, we have a little date planned.
Today?
Yeah.
We do. And that won't be too expensive.
No, it won't. Even though everything at Van Leeuwen is ridiculously
Yeah, but if
expensive.
our date plan today is to share a root beer float because number one, we both really like root beer floats.
Yeah.
Number two, the place we want to go is kind of expensive but worth it. And number three, we are trying to not eat as many sweets and things. So if we share it, it's not as expensive and it's not as much sugar for our bodies. So we're going to go split skis on it for many reasons.
Yeah.
Even though I could probably have 3 by myself.
So that's going to be our little date.
Okay, so is there anything else that we're doing this week? I don't think so. I think we're...
No.
So should I just throw $20 in here for this week?
Yeah.
Wicked. Nice. Maybe I'll come back and fund it. We don't know. Household consumables. Oh, haircut. I told you I need to put money for a haircut because it's getting... I know this isn't long for most people, but for me...
It's getting to that point where if you wait another week...
It's going to be way too much.
Yeah.
Household consumables. How are we on toilet paper and such?
I have no idea.
I think we're fine.
Yeah.
Household fixtures, I'm skipping for now. Personal care, skipping for now because I want to see where we're at. I might come back to it.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to Trader Joe's and such.
Mm-hmm.
But I have no plans to leave the house other than that. The only places we go are in our neighborhood.
Yeah.
I'm still gonna, you know what, I think I'm still gonna fund it.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to have a little bit more of a buffer in this category for when we go, like, visit your parents and stuff.
Yeah.
Ordering food, you will see, I also got rid of my Vices category because the Vices things I moved into my fund money budget, but also we decided that booze, ordering food, and tickets and stuff, we do that.
Yep.
We do that. But we don't have any plans to, so we're just not going to put any money in there. Does that sound good?
Yeah.
Fund money, I left here because at some point we'll both have fund money categories in the budget, so I left it here.
Mm-hmm.
And I also, what I used to do for that other budget was it would just go from my paycheck directly into a different account. And I decided to have it start flowing through this budget, and then it's gonna be an auto transfer every week of $50, which is $200 a month, which I think is reasonable and is our future goal. And what it was already doing that, but I was having too many bank accounts, and my payroll at work was freaking out, so that was annoying. Look at we're down at hit the bottom.
There we go.
So bills besides rent are done.
Mm-hmm.
Cat things, we have $125 because after the kittens get spayed and neutered, they're gonna need their insurance to kick in.
Yeah.
Should I just fund that?
It feels like there are other things that we could fund first.
Yeah. I haven't funded clothing at all. Do I need clothes?
Always.
Yeah, that's true. I've always needed
Socks.
I don't need socks. I have so many socks. Stop trying to get me to buy socks.
The better socks.
I know, I want the better socks, but I don't need it right now.
The socks you have are so silly.
I know, I do have a bunch of silly socks. I feel like a couple years ago, everybody went through a phase where we were all buying, like, long, silly socks.
Yeah.
And then now I just have too many, but they're fine, so I'm not going to buy new socks. But also, I don't like them.
Yeah.
So I'm just waiting for them to go, and then as we wear through them, checking them, and then we'll buy new ones. I'm going to fund the rest of date night.
Okay.
I got it.
That's true.
Where are we at in life? It's hard because I gotta uncheck this one. And then I think I'm going to 185 needed. I really need to get new glasses. See, it says by July 7th. That's obviously not going to happen, so actually let's edit that. I would like it to be by the end of this month.
And then we can get our Costco membership.
So we're going to save that target. Did the money change? No, but it's not mad at me. Well, it is mad at me. Anyway, I did like a study a while ago, and they paid me money in like a Visa gift card, and I'm just gonna buy the Costco membership with that for this year. I decided.
Oh, nice.
So I've got like $75. It's honestly more. So that's gonna be the Costco membership this year.
Yep.
And then, but I need to get the money for my glasses first, and we'll order them. And then when we go to get them, then we can go shop at Costco because it's a little bit of a trek for us.
Yeah.
So I don't want to go constantly. Okay, so I've got $16.91 left. I want this to be a more even number. Yes.
Well done.
Math. Okay, is there anything else that I can go through and top up? It's got a weird number on it. 1507 plus. I'm so good at math, it's crazy. It's funny because it's not true. You know, I think I'm just gonna. No, I don't want to overfund groceries. I've already kind of overfunded it a little bit just now, didn't I? I'm just gonna throw this $12.24 in one of these categories because we need to.
Okay.
We need to start funding them a little bit. All right. So we'll start funding those a little bit. I feel like I don't. What the heck is so underfunded? Oh, I can look. Okay, so minus this because that doesn't count. It is $1297.53. Where?
I think it all just adds up.
400 minus 400 rent. It does. It just adds up.
Yeah.
Fund money. I need to technically fund. It's not gonna be fully funded this week because last week I was just doing it different. So like these first 2 weeks I'm not gonna. Why is it only 3? Oh, because I set the target partway through the month. That makes sense. And then my sinking funds, I guess. Yeah. This math is just, there's no concept. It's just not, so hard to conceptualize in my brain.
It's alright.
Alright.
That's why we have a program that does the math for us.
Shout out YNAB. Okay, so $1297.53 underfunded. $1297.53, 2 paychecks left. That'll be about $1,800. Smooth sailing.
Nice.
Smooth sailing. Plus, we're getting like $300 from. Well, yeah, but that's not going in here. That's gonna go to. You like how I just had a conversation with myself you were not part of?
Yeah. I had absolutely no part in that whatsoever.
Yeah, I think that extra money is gonna go when we get the money back from the ticket. This is gonna go right onto this here California trip line.
Nice. Yes.
It'll be like 300 something. I'll go here because that's coming.
It surely
it's coming
is.
up. All right, now we'll slide on over to here. I had it prepped and ready this time. You like that? You don't have to wait for it to load. This is the oh no, my future, it's broken budget. This is where I pay all my student loans out of. I have some new people every week, which is freaking awesome. So I am also very shortly going to do. Why am I in September? Interesting. It's July. I am going to, at some point, make a video about what the plan is moving forward as these go back into repayment. But for now, we're just stashing money. This is a auto deposit. So my paycheck from my job is split into my main checking account, which is the one you just saw, the one I was just budgeting. And then this is just the savings account from that same thing. They're paired, the checking and the savings, how banks work. And it just splits. It just does $275 into savings every week, and that is this. And every week because that's when I get paid. Because in New York you get paid weekly. So right now we are at $15,523.
It's pretty good.
And in case anyone's worried, no, that's not in my regular savings. Most of this is in a high yield savings account because I'm trying to make some money while I can. I think I've got one more month of that big. Because I'm going to make a payment near the end of August, and they do it like the last day of the month. So I'll get July, I'll get like $60 in interest, which is pretty nice. And then I'm going to pull all of that money out of the high yield savings account and put it all in the student loans all at once. And of course, I will make a video about it. Okay, and real quick, let's take a look. Party City, baby. So this is going to be my fun money budget. I've never done it like this before, so it's probably going to change a lot. But what I have right now, I've broken it down by percentage. So like when money comes in, I would break it down by percentage. That was just really working for me when it was the household budget situation. I have no idea if these percentages are realistic or not. Truly none. But for now, we've decided that at some point our clothing and personal care budgets are going to go into our fund money, just because we're not, like, those aren't things that we, like, personal care, like deodorant and regular shampoo, those are going to be in the household consumables budget.
Yes.
But personal care is in, like, things that I buy just for me. I like silly, fancy little hair product. And so that's going to come out of my fund money.
Yeah.
Clothing above it, like if we were going to buy socks and underpants, that would probably go in the other budget, I would imagine.
Yeah.
But clothing specifically for me that she's never going to wear, that's not for work, and it's just the little, like, hats and stuff that I want.
And vice versa.
Yeah. So she'll buy all kinds of hair products.
All kinds of hair products.
We love hair products.
We
I just, like, both examples were both just hair products.
Yeah.
So those are there, but I'm like, whatever. They're not, I don't spend a ton of money on them. You'll notice it's low. Life necessities. Y'all, they're obsessed with this laundry hamper right now. Then bits and bobs. That's all my little stuff. My little things. Booze, ordering food, tickets. So you'll notice those are the exact same categories as in the other budget, but this is for when she's not around. So it's not like date night stuff. This is when I'm out with my friends. And video games. Video games is a solely me purchase. Shay has never purchased a video game.
never, not once in my
And
life.
she will not.
Nope.
She plays one video game, and it was a game that I got kind of strong-armed her into playing with me. And
I wouldn't call it strong arm.
And we only play together. So she's just not a video game girly.
No, never understood it.
I am keeping Vacation in here. Also, I don't really have a strong reasoning why. I just want to. I like saving for vacation. It makes me happy, and I think I will spend less on this silly little nonsense if I'm having to move it from here to do so.
There's nothing wrong with spending money on silly nonsense.
There's not, and that's why there's a category for it, and there's a percentage set aside for it. But I value vacation more than those things. So I just think I want to save for both in this same budget. I might pare this down a little bit since I'm saving it for it in the other one.
Yeah.
But for now, I'm leaving that where it was before. Big ticket items, new computer, fancy new headphones, PlayStation 5, you know the drill. And that's pretty much that. So this is a new thing that I'm trying, and we're gonna see how it goes. Like, we're switching things up a little bit at a time, so that way when it's time to fully combine everything, it's not like a huge, like, lift and shift. It
will go a little bit more smooth.
It'll go really smooth, I think.
Yeah.
It'll be nice and easy because we're gonna already have the good habits. All right, I've got the budgeting for pets category change video posting on Tuesday, and that's all I got.
Yeah.
Have a good one.